Games are coming fast and furious. We're depleted on the bench because of personnel choices I made earlier in the year. I talked about that last episode. And if it weren't for the fact that our defense has been performing like their hair is on fire, we would have lost a lot more games. Against Leeds, the first time around, Stefanov had an 8-0, Zagadou had an 8-7. Some of that was the goal. A lot of that was his defense. And then against Liverpool in a 2-1 victory, Esposito and Hannibal had the goals. Again, Stefanov had a great game. Laird and Tizier had good games. Tonali and Ricci also had solid games. We're being outshot. They're getting a few more balls on target as a result of taking more shots. In this case, 28-4 to our 12-7. Robert Lewandowski, the ageless wonder, who is 38 now, scored the goal for Liverpool. But we're getting some really good performances on the defensive side of the ball, and I think as long as that keeps up, we'll be doing ourselves fine. Today we're playing Leeds in the Carabao. We're going to skip the Norwich game and then come back for Man United, and then the transfer window starts. We'll come back for Birmingham in the FA Cup third round match. Probably may just have that as a one-off, may do Chelsea, may do Tottenham. Well, let's take a look here real quick. We'll do Tottenham. So we're currently 6 points ahead of them because they lost a couple of games. Yeah, they lost 2 of their last 5 games, but we've drawn 1 of 5 and won the other 4. So we're pulling a bit ahead, but it's still early enough in the season that anything could happen. So in the match against Leeds today, we got Stefanov on goal, Natan, Zagadou, Tizier, and Laird as the defensive back four, Gallagher, Ricci, and Stockbridge as the midfielders, Hannibal as the attack midfielder, Esposito and Sola up top as the strikers. I'm kind of caught in this weird middle ground with the upcoming transfer window. I know I need to sign depth players, but I can only sign 3 new players to the Europa squad, and I know anybody that I do sign is going to want to be part of the Europa squad. I could get a loan player in and leave them off the roster. I could put somebody who's on the roster now off and possibly upset the team dynamics. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, sure, now you pick a time to have a highlight. Dele. Cutting left, passes it off to Ndoye. He cuts back inside, uses the ref as a shield, and literally skies the ball over the goal into the first row. Esposito, off the long pass, holds it up, gets the ball back to Gallagher. Gallagher over to Ricci. Ricci to Hannibal. He takes a shot. Bazunu knocks it to the right. I'm not quite sure what's going on. The game's kind of stuttering a little bit. That's what I was looking at right before I was cleaning my glasses. I don't have anything running on in the background. Nketiah. And a nice tackle by Laird to force the ball outside and out of bounds. Laird on the throw-in to Sola. Sola back to Laird. Laird, baseline, sends it in. Cresswell knocks it away, but goes right into Natan. He gets the ball to Stockbridge. Back to Ricci. Ricci up into space. A bit too far. Gallagher just possesses. Sola's there. He hits the post. It was offsides, though. Tizier with the ball. Gets the ball over to Zagadou. Over to the top to Gallagher. Gallagher takes a shot. Bazunu blocks it, but he's forced back into his own goal, and Esposito follows up after Bazunu can't handle it and scores. That was just freaking weird. Tizier to Zagadou. Zagadou to Gallagher. Gallagher chests it down. Bazunu gets a hand on it, but doesn't fall down on it. Like he took a step back and stepped back over the line into his own goal. That was just odd. Ndoye to Nketiah. Well, he's not dispossessed. Longstaff to Ndoye. Nketiah got by the defender, and he digs Stefanov, hits the crossbar. Stockbridge clears it. Wow. And with a bit of luck, we go into the half, 1-0. The game's not stuttering anymore. I cleared the temporary memory, and that seemed to help. Stacey on the throw-in. Jeremy back to Stacey. Longstaff crosses it in, and Doy is there, and they equalize. I think we're going to go attacking With Zagadou off and bring on Polito. Gallagher just picked up an injury. That's not what we wanted. Bring on Tonali. Chidera driving forward. Crosses it in, knocked away. Esposito up into space for Sola. Sola doesn't have a lot of help, so he holds the ball up. Now he's got help. Tonali to Laird, Ricci, Tonali, Sola. Now he tried sending it in, but it was knocked away. Tizier runs down the ball. Up to Tonali. Back to Laird. He dinks it over the top. Sola takes the shot. And a very nice save by Bazunu. We're going to put Polito over in the right back spot and bring on Grigoras. Stacey on the throw-in. Loriente. Cleared. Sola. Up into space. Esposito, he can't get there before Bazunu comes out to pick it up. This is going to go... Are they going to reschedule this, or are they going to go to extra time? Tizier has the ball down. Sola. Back to Safanov. Up to Tizier. Tonali. Oh, he gives the ball away to Cresswell. Hanko to Rincon. Hanko gives the ball away. Tizier to Tonali. Tizier over to Grigoras. Grigoras. Hannibal. Hannibal to Esposito. Esposito to Sola. Back and forth. Hannibal takes the shot. And he missed? What on earth was that? How on earth did he miss that? Holy cow. Well, penalty shootout. Okay, hold on a second. Go behind the goal for this. Safanov blocks the first shot. Deli set it right down the middle, and Safanov was there. Esposito. And he slots it away neatly. Now, Hanko sent it left, or Hanko sent it right, and Safanov dove to his left. Tonali comes up, absolutely buries it. Didn't even pause up on the run-up. Stacey comes on. And Safanov blocks a second one. Hannibal, no hesitation, sends it home. Why couldn't he do that on the last kick of the game? I'm not sure. And Nketiah puts the ball away. Although I'd like to believe if Grigoras scores this, we win automatically. And we do. And we get past Leeds. After a game we probably should have won, given the number of chances we had. 20 shots, 9 on target. Esposito scored. Ndoye equalized. Safanov made one, I'm not going to call it routine, but one easy save. Because the ball was literally kicked right at him. That was a crazy, crazy game. Gallagher pulled some ankle ligaments. He's out 10 to 12 days. We're going to save the game here. We're going to play Norwich offline. Then we're going to come back for a game against Man United in just a bit. 2 days. That's what we had. Well, not even 2 days. We had a day of rest and recovery, and now we're playing Man United with a pretty depleted squad. Fun times. Maybe the pills will help. Maybe not. We got Safanov in goal, Admiral and Natan to win, and Laird as the defensive back four. Francisco Ricci and Stockbridge are the midfielders. Canales is the attack midfielder. Pierce and Clark up top as the strikers. De Winter's playing because he is the most match fit of all my center backs. Sailmakers, Pogba, Varane. Over to Tapsoba. Wan-Bissaka. Sancho. Back to Sancho. And he toes it over the crossbar. Usually that's a shot we miss. Bander's still there in goal. Laird on the throw-in. Ricci to Laird. Oh, he's dispossessed by Musiala. And Musiala sends it wide. Banged forward by Bindar. De Winter over to Laird. Back and forth. Back to Safanov. He sends it to Adamarola, to Ricci, Francisco. Canales to Pierce. Pierce out to Adamarola. Adamarola taps it up. Pierce ran the opposite way, though. That was... Is that Pierce? That's Pierce. Oh, Clark and Bindar. Very nice stop. Bander. Alte. I just need to call him Alte. That's what I called him when we had him. Alte. Union Coffee Clatch. Clark to Stockbridge. Stockbridge to De Winter, to Ricci, back to Stockbridge. He tries feeding Canales, but the pass goes too far. And that is the highlight. 30 minutes in. Sailmakers. Aronson, back to Sailmakers. Aronson's not his name. It's McTominay. Back to Tapsoba. McTominay. Over to Wan-Bissaka. Sancho. Back to Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. To Pogba. Aronson. Sancho. And he puts it near post for the goal. Not a lot we could do about that. Safanov had the opportunity. Are they going to call Sancho offsides? I'd be surprised if they did. Isaac Hansen Aronson, or Isaac Hansen Aronson. Yeah, he was... What? Yeah, he was well inside because this person there... We're playing with my away created uniforms, which are the blue and the whites, the light blue and the whites. Yet somehow the game is still reflecting the yellow ones. That's okay. Musiala to Pogba to Sailmakers. Pogba, Varane, Tapsoba. Wan-Bissaka over to Sancho. Hansen Aaron. Oh, a nice save by Safanov. Okay, Sancho. Wan-Bissaka. Crosses it in. Musiala. Oh, Laird knocks it away. Pogba back to Varane. Pogba over to Musiala. Sailmakers. Dispossessed. Clark takes the ball away. Pushes forward. Doesn't have a lot of help. Gets by the one tackle. Oh, he gives the ball away. Pogba stepped in front of Stockbridge, but De Winter gets the ball back. De Winter to Ricci. Back to De Winter. Nathan. De Winter. Nathan. Safanov gives the ball away. And Nathan gets the header back, though. Oh, Clark up by the defender. Takes the shot, and he puts one past Bander for the goal. That was a little bit of luck and a lot of athletic skill and talent. Sancho headed the ball down, went right to Nathan, or to Ricci. He sends it to Stockbridge, who taps up to Canales, who sends it over to Clark. He got a little bit of space, and he used it to his advantage. 60 minutes in, we are going to bring Tizier on for De Winter. Corner kick. Aaron in Safanov leaps up and grabs that out of the sky. Don't know what my two players there are doing. Safanov sends it forward. Varane picks up the loose ball. Tapsoba over to Sailmakers. Pogba. Sailmakers. Oh, Pacina. And he hits the side netting. Very uneven performances. Aaron. Pacina and Pogba scores. I really don't want to see that. So what we are going to do is go to our tactics and Move Stockbridge over to Mazzala, Francisco to deep line playmaker, get Ricci off, and bring on Tonali. And we're going to go to the attack. And we're going to shout a little encouragement to the guys. That's probably too little, too late. And with an 82nd minute goal, Man United, who was in control most of the game, if we're being honest, 21 shots, 7 on target to our 10 and 4, scrapes out a 2-1 victory. I am far from pleased with that result. Luckily, our past performance has given us a little bit of a cushion. We're 5 points ahead of Man City and Tottenham now. They're currently fighting it out. Man City's ahead on the goal differential. West Ham's in 4th with 38. Liverpool in 5th with 37th. Chelsea and Newcastle rounding out the top 7. Okay. Got the transfer window coming up. Leo Jin is a player my scout in Korea found for us. I'm almost positive I loaned him back to the team he was playing for in Korea, though. So I don't know if it's a glitch. We'll find out if he shows up or not. I could have sworn. Let's see if we can check this here. Transfers. He's a very good midfielder. Showing Crystal Palace. I could have sworn we were sending him back. No, we didn't, because he got his work permit. That's right. Because he's been starting for Jeonbuk the past couple of years, and he has international caps. And South Korea is ranked 45th. But I'm almost positive that is enough for him to get a work permit. We'll save the game here. So this match congestion would be going a lot better if I was a bit better at squad management. It's still one of my weaker areas. For some reason, I don't like running very large squads. When I did my Milan save, I'll be honest, I about fell out of the chair when I saw how many players I had on the roster, because I thought there's no way I'm going to be able to get rid of all these players. Although eventually I did. And the Milan save was quite good. I had fun with it. The Norwich game was nice. The Leeds game, we got lucky. Sometimes you need a luck, though. The United game, we were just tired. I mean, we played on the 26th, and we turned around again and played on the 28th. And now, hey, we're going to skip Tottenham, because we're going to come back and do West Ham, home and away, in the Carabao Cup semifinal. And we're playing Beşiktaş in the Euro Cup first knockout round stage. So they are a very solid squad. Kyle Larin, I'm assuming that's Kyle, even though it's a C. Kyle Larin is their lead scorer. And not without reason, it seems. So, a couple of good matches. I really liked the Leeds result. It was a good game for us. We got by in the Carabao match. We're still 5 points ahead in the Prem. So the goal this year was to walk away with some sort of cup. If it's the Carabao Cup or the Euro Cup, well, I'll be happy with the Euro Cup. I mean, let's be honest. But the Carabao Cup is fine too. It's still cup. It has cup in the title. It'll look nice on the trophy shelf, maybe in the back behind all the other stuff that we've won, which frankly, as Palace, everyone knows is not the hugest cabinet to begin with. But we're going to fix that before the end of the save. So if you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM Jellicoe. I thank you for watching.